Good afternoon, Leeds Hockey Club. Simon Batty, Chairman, Leeds Hockey Club. What after a very good season for all of the teams within the club, our season came to an abrupt end due to COVID-19. As a way of letting everybody know how the season went, the captains have got together and put a number of small videos to discuss and tell you about their team's performance over the season. Sadly, the club dinner dance has had to be cancelled, but we're hoping that when the ban is lifted, we'll be able to all get together and see each other. May I ask you please to stay safe indoors, so stay safe and healthy, and wishing you all the best from Leeds Hockey Club. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katie and I'm the ladies' first team captain.
Hello, my name's Tom Fisher, captain of the men's first team at Leeds Hockey Club.
I'm Georgia and I've been ladies' team's captain this year.
Sam Moore, club and men's second team captain.
Hello, I'm Pips and I am captain of the Leeds Ladies Hockey Club Women's Threes team.
Hi, I'm Laura and I'm the ladies' fourth team captain.
Please welcome the captain of Leeds Hockey Club Men's 4th 11, Simon Moriarty, with his translator, Heather Abston.
Hi, I'm Matty Towers and I'm the ladies' 5s and 6s coach for the 2019-2020 season.
I'm Jim Liptrot and I'm the 5th team captain. The 5th team also go by the name of the Spartans, and we are the development team for the 1st team. You go straight from the 5ths up to the 1sts.
Hi, I'm Mary Stewart. I'm captain of the ladies' 6th team.
If you're watching this, the world's gone mad. There's no hockey. And some idiots taken over from Derek's position in Leeds Hockey Club. This is Tom Dickey, Leeds 6th hockey captain. I've got to go. Stay safe inside.
Hello, I'm Nathan Foxall and I am the captain of the men's 7th team.
Hello then, my name's Chris Devine and I am the Leeds Hockey Club 8th team captain and club secretary for this season. This is Fenris the dog who's come to join us.
When we played against the Slazengers, it was a really hard fought game. We had 2 people who were sent up at the same time for not being 5 yards, and we managed to win 5-4. It was a really good day for Leeds that night.
Tom Dickey here again, reporting from Leeds Hockey Club. Men's 6th team. Most memorable moment must be beating Slazengers, top of the league, just before Christmas. A moment of awesomeness. We were awesome.
Last season, Harrogate were our closest rivals and were also promoted with us. And one of our final games last season was away against Harrogate, where we lost 4-0 and nearly cost us the league. This season, early on, we went away to Harrogate and we beat them 4-0, which obviously felt great and also set us up really well for the season.
Our moment of the season has probably got to be our only win away at Nottingham University. At the time they were flying high in the league, we were down the bottom and we pulled off a shock victory, which they didn't like very much.
Standout moment for me for the season, it was the team performance against the top of the table, who when we played them hadn't lost a game all season and had just dropped points once. It was a real valiant effort from the team where we drew 1-1 and we'd gone 1-0 down early on in the second half, but with the attitude we had, we managed to get a 1-0 draw at the end of the game in the last second.
Nous avons découvert que nous avons un criminel dangereux dans notre équipe.
There were lots of great performances this year, including away at Rotherham when we were 5-0 up at half-time. But my favourite game was down to the character we showed to come back from 2-0 down and again from 3-2 down to win 4-3 away against Huddersfield. I was also, of course, man of the match that day.
Moment of the season is a really hard one for us. There's been so many great moments. One particular highlight for me would have been when we were wearing our GPS trackers in one home game Not barely a single player managed to register a sprint in a whole game. That was pretty exciting. Dino away at Neston had to beat a guy 3 times. Never seen anything like it from him, but just because he's too slow to get away from him on the other side. That's what happens when you're still playing North Prem at 48.
Ladies 6 team's most standout moment is when one of our players, who previously had played a different position, moved to playing top diamond for us and did an absolutely fantastic job of attacking the goal and distributing the ball. And this helped me realise that as a team we could restructure and over a period of games work towards beating Clegg Heaton, who dropped down from the previous league the year before. So when we played Clegg Heaton, we actually drew 1-1, which was an amazing result and allowed us to remain second in the league.
Our standout performance of the season was probably our 4-3 win away against Brooklands. We'd had a lot of really tough results leading up to it, and our hard work finally paid off. We really came together as a team and really fought for the result.
Standout moments of the season, we've had a few. We've beaten quite a few of the top flight teams like Benridden and Hull first team, showing that we can compete with the best in the league. But really in general, I think that most of the lads will agree with me that the standout moments have been created by a lot of the juniors who've stepped up and played for the Fives. So very proud of them, well done.
Was our player of the season in the ladies sixes. Again, she did a fantastic job. She moved up from a defensive role into playing more of a midfield position in the centre, and she did an amazing job.
Of the year this year was well deserved for Billy Rudolph. Well done, Billy.
Myself and Lauren decided that this season our player of the season is going to be 2 people, Millie and Jodie, just because they're our most reliable players and can always count on them.
The first award that I'm announcing is the Players Adult of the season. This player was a huge influence on our team, on and off the field. So the Players Adult for this season is Chile. So the second award that I am announcing is the Players Junior of the season. And this is actually 2 players who were outstanding throughout the season and were tied. So the 2 are Katie Scott and Karis McDonald.
Tom Dickey here again, Leeds 16. Player of the Year, Man of the Year, the solid, ever dependable Rob Westwood. What a hero.
Our Player of the Year award goes to Tom Precious. Precious has been fantastic this season, really consistent. Has got us out of some real tricky situations at times with an aerial that can go the length of the field, a slide pass that is so deceptive, but also been really solid in defence. So really well deserved, Presh, well done.
Ladies 4th team player of the season is Sophie Studhome. Sophie was new to the club this season and quickly became a core member of our midfield. She's got the longest limbs that you've ever seen, and no one within a 5-metre radius can get past her. She's our 2nd highest scorer, having got 12 goals, including a hat-trick against Halifax, which secured us a place in the cup final. She's got the most man of the match votes by a mile. She's really dedicated, always comes to training, and very much deserves to be our player of the season.
Lisa Gregson. So congratulations to Lisa for being our player of the season as voted by the team.
Je pense que ça devrait être moi. J'ai joué le meilleur.
I'd like to give a special mention to Jack Keating, whose captaincy I've improved on this season. He probably deserved this award at some point in the last few seasons for his consistency and overall quality, but couldn't give it to himself. Unfortunately, he is missing out again. I'm going to choose the player who was voted man of the match most times by his teammates, Charlie Sutton. It was his first season of adult hockey with the club. He impressed throughout with his skills, and he also scored some important goals.
So the player of the season, this was quite hard because I think there's been a few standout candidates for this. The player who I felt was the player of the season was John Jackson, and this was reflecting how he got the most man of the matches of the season and the most man of the match votes from the team.
So in this envelope I have player of the season. Accepted. And with over 60% of the votes from his fellow players as well as the captain's vote, this year goes to Ben Stowes, very well deserved.
Phil Buckle. He's been solid week in, week out. He's been fantastic in the midfield.
Most improved player. So unless it's a junior, this normally goes to someone who used to be pretty awful and is now pretty average. We've got someone who fits the bill for that. Spent all last season wandering around up front doing very little. Moved back into centre half this year. Had an absolute stormer. Came second in the player of the season votes. Well done, Jacob Buxton, most improved player.
Most improved player goes to our goalkeeper, Tori Walton. And wow, what a season she has had. Fantastic from start to finish, but just really showing her confidence has come through, and we've all really enjoyed seeing that and playing with her. So congratulations to Tori, has been voted by the team as most improved player.
There were a couple this season. One to mention would be Jamie Jackson. He started off at right mid for the Sevens, and he did really well with the midfield and the attack, and he actually got moved up to the Sixes because he did so well. But I think the most improved player this season would have to go to Lewis Francis. He started off in the 8s and then he moved up to the 7s, and in his first game, or possibly his second game, he scored a hat-trick. And throughout the season, Lewis has been a menace to opposition defenders, and he has got all over the score sheet week in, week out. Also, special mention to Lewis's parents, Sarah and Chris, who have supported the Sevens at home and away games as well.
So our most improved player is going to be Sophie Main. She is a 3s player at Beckett, but doesn't look out of place in our 2 squad on a weekend. Really holds her own, and I'm really proud of the progress that she's made this year.
It's the Leeds Sixers here again. Indoors, staying safe, got to be careful. 8 AM, early start. If you're seeing all these videos, clearly the crazies are in charge of Leeds Hockey Club. This goes out to the most improved player of this year, which there are none, because the whole team is the most improved part this year. When the team played well together, they were awesome. We were awesome. Remember that. Well done, team. Hope to see you next year. Cheers.
Ladies' 4th team most improved player of the season is Katie Bywater. Katie is a junior, and this was her first season playing senior hockey. She played the first couple of games with the 4s and showed some real potential. However, we thought she'd benefit from a bit more senior hockey time with the 5s. On her first game back with the 4s, she scored our winning goal and also got man of the match. She now runs rings around the defence, is super speedy, and regularly works back to help out the midfield. Her skills, work rate and confidence have massively improved since the start of the season, making her hands down our most improved player. Well done, Katie.
What about the most improved player in your squad this season?
De nuevo, no entiendo por qué el capitán no puede darse estos premios.
I would like to mention Jacob Agoro, who was fitter than ever this season and our top scorer with 18 goals in 19 matches. But I was most impressed with improvements shown by Torquil Hall, a player I plucked from the wilderness this summer. He started the season barely able to stay on his feet, but ended it a vital member of the squad, chipped in with some excellent goals.
No excellent.
Some reasonable goals. He got the second most man of the match votes and an unprecedented number of the day votes.
Most improved player this season, again, this is another difficult question. I think a lot of peak players improved throughout the season as a result of Kim Harvey's training. This includes players such as Jazz Sandu, Louis Studds, Matthew Rooney, James Burnett, John Jackson, but I think the player who I'd go for as most improved is Phil Price.
So Raggy has the result for most improved player of the season. Want to read it out, Raggy? No. Okay, so most improved player, he came up from the 6s and he filled in very nicely from behind. Kim Harvey, very well deserved, well done. Well done, well done.
Ladies Sixers, we didn't do most improved player, we did most inspirational player. And this is what I love most about playing in the 6th team. So our most inspirational players were Hannah Thorpe and Kaya B. Lewis, who were joint first place, but also the team nominated Stan, Ella the goalkeeper, Sophie Bull, Robin, Zuleka, Daisy, Mary, Emma P and Lizzie A. And the nominations weren't just for skills, they were also for constantly making people feel wanted and welcome on the team.
Our most improved player award this season goes to Jack Fletcher. Fletcher's been really consistent this year. He had a short time in Australia and has come back, and you can see the sort of the development that he made out there. Really solid in midfield, really solid in defence, but also really threatening in attack as well. So congratulations Fletch, well deserved.
So this year we finished 7th in our league, which is quite good, just like middle of the table. We had 31 points in the end, we'd scored 52 goals and won 10 of our games, and this is really good considering some of the really strong opposition we came up against and some of the challenges that we faced this year.
This season we won our league with a game to spare. We were promoted last season, so it was unexpected that we'd do so well and win our league 2 seasons in a row.
Where did you finish in the league this season?
La Liga es corrupta.
We finished 1 point off third.
So you finished 4th?
No es importante.
The final league positions are pending due to the current pandemic.
Lower than 4th?
We finished 6th.
This season in the league we finished 5th out of 11th. We finished with 30 points. And we managed to score the most goals in the season by an H team.
Unfortunately we finished bottom of the table this year, but it's been a real transitional season for us. We are looking forward to next season though and learning from everything that's happened this year.
So the Ladies Sixers finished 2nd in the league, so congratulations team, well done.
It was a great season for the men's twos. We came 2nd in North Prem, which 3 years ago would have been a club record, let alone for a second team. Which is great, especially considering we've had 2 promotions in 3 years. This was our debut season in the league. Also, it was nice to come above a couple of local rivals. Finished above Harrogate first team, who pipped us to the league last year. And we hope that Ben Reading enjoyed their 2 cup finals this season on their way to finishing below us for the 3rd consecutive season.
Memorable note for Steve Parker falling over himself at the top of RD with no one around him. Hilarious.
So the other thing that I wanted to mention for the Ladies Sixers was that our top goal scorers also moved around the pitch and developed new positions for themselves. So Alice Bull was our top goal scorer. Zuleka and Daisy were joint 2nd. Goal of the season went to Ella B. Lewis. Ella scored an amazing goal on the break, and it was a 1-on-1 with the keeper, and she just calmly put it in the back of the net. But I think one of the other highlights was when Leeds University 8s, who were bottom of the league by far, came and asked us for a friendly game. And I think it says a lot about how the team play hockey, that Leeds Uni felt that it would be a competitive game and a game worth playing. And it allowed us to play some of our back to hockey players, and actually we had 3 sets of mothers and daughters on the team. We had a couple of people who were back to hockey and playing their first game, and it was a great opportunity for us as a team.
Finally, I'd just like to thank all the lads in the team for your contribution over the season. It's been the most enjoyable season I've had at Leeds Hockey Club, and I think that's down to the great team spirit that we've had this year. I'd also like to thank Dictator Golding, the Jose Mourinho of hockey coaching. He's had us taking the ball into the corner in the first half of games. After one loss, he was even quoted as saying he was better than all of us put together. But I think deep down he's smiling about how this season went, and we couldn't have done this without his hard work and commitment, so thank you to everyone.
Do you have any funny memories from the season? Yep, well, I've got a bunch of them. We went to the pitch at Doncaster Independent. Dave Pearson was taking a 16, and it was really heavy rain.
So every weekend, obviously we do man of the match every day. So I thought I'd do Dick of the season, / plant pot of the season, and for the twos that's going to be Zoe Helm, because it's pretty self-explanatory. She knows what she does. I also thought that I'd add in a team bin juice of the season. these are people that really support the squad, always up for a social, get on well with everyone, and it's got to be me and Lauren because we both ended up sort of being captain, but always supporting from the sidelines or from elsewhere, so it's going to have to be me and Lauren this year.
Will you be staying on as captain?
No.
Are you optimistic for next season?
Bien sûr, nous serons promus champions. Vamos Leeds carajo.
We take nothing for granted and play one match at a time.
How are you coping with being in lockdown?
Odio esto. Me pedí unas vacaciones en Ipswich. Ipswich?
Ipswich.
Ipswich.
Yeah, no more questions, thank you.
Leave it playing.
Oh.
Until I'm all the way out. Just leave it playing. Until I'm all the way out.
Just want to say thank you to all the girls for all the effort they've put in this year, especially as it's been a difficult season. And a big thank you to Ollie and Dobbo for all their hard work and commitment to this team. We may not have finished where we wanted to, but I've got a lot of confidence for next season.
So we have an extra category in the fives. We have the most dedicated player of the season. So tough envelopes. So most dedicated player of the season. He didn't miss a single game. It goes to Tim Newman.
That's it for us really. I would just want to say thank you to Gawain for coaching us this year. It's been unbelievable. He's really helped me at the start of the season with captaincy. He's really helped the squad improve, like bringing everyone together. And I really hope he's doing well in isolation. Do miss him and his amazing sense of humour. I also want to say thank you to all of us that are staying at home, like doing really well. And in addition, thank you so much to everyone that's working in the NHS or are a key worker at the minute. You're doing amazing, just like keep helping us out, thank you.
Hope everybody's safe and well. Firstly, just want to thank everybody that's come down to Wheatwood this year and supported us. It is hugely appreciated. It's been a difficult year for us, very much a rebuilding year. Lots of new faces at the start of the season. We're currently sat bottom of the table with one game to go, but technically not relegated yet. So we'll see how that pans out. But again, thank you for everybody's support.
Hi everyone, I'm going to take all of this off. Yep, so as you can see, plenty of PPE at the moment, plenty of available PPE, but also main thing is to say things are certainly different at the moment. My face is looking a bit wounded already. But anyway, stay safe, stay at home, keep washing your hands, then hopefully you won't have to see anyone like me. We will get through this, we'll see each other on the other side, we will get back to playing hockey. Take care everyone, thanks for all your messages of support, thanks for support from the hockey club as well. But stay at home, wash your hands, bye.